I've spoken to a lot of guys and they often say that women never truly make the first move with them. They never truly have any opportunities where women make it obvious to them. And then I start speaking about my experiences to them and they start to think, how do you actually get that? And they didn't believe it a little bit. But then a bit later down the line, they'll see a different person who's done it to me. They'll see a different interaction that's happened with me, where the other girl has actually made it apparent to me and I haven't had to put that much work in. And this is going to be because of your body and because of you taking care of yourself. And I just want to make this video for you lot that will ask, will women make the first move when you're in shape? Will women make the first move? And my answer to that is they will, but not in the way that you necessarily think. So the places where I've had the most times girls coming up to me, asking for my number, asking for stuff or whatever, saying I'm fit, was in like nightclubs, was in places where you may call it degenerate, but in a place like that where alcohol's involved, where they're a bit more confident, where they're with their friends and it's a little bit easier. And I've had a lot of women come up to me in them places. But in regards to a everyday sense and in regards to a normal life sense, do you have women coming up to you and talking to you and interacting with you? And they do it in a different way. And this is where men get confused. They do it in a different way in comparison to how you would go up to someone. So let's say a girl likes you. They're not going to do it in the same way as you would do it. You would go out to them and talk to them if you like someone. You would interact with them, bust a convo, see how it gets on, see if they're actually attracted to you, see if you can set up a date. They don't do it like that. They think looking at you, as mad as that sounds, they think looking at you and even giving you a little smile sometimes is them shooting their shot a little bit. They look at you a few times, they think that's them shooting their shot. And I've even spoke to girls about this. They've told me that, how come when I look at a guy like 4 or 5 times when I'm out or when I'm in a place, he doesn't come up and talk to me? And I said, because of lack of confidence, because he may have insecurities, he may not want to face rejection. And she's like, yeah, but just go over and talk to us. You know what I mean? Like, there's no fear factor in their head in regards to a guy coming over and talk to them that they're obviously attracted to. And that's the way they normally shoot their shot. It'd be looking at you, smiling at you. It may be getting near you. Let's say you're in a gym, you move machine and she's near to that machine. You move to another machine, she's next to you on another machine. You move to another machine, she's next to you on another machine. That's her obviously giving you some signs. And there's a level of coincidence that it could be as well, don't get me wrong, but more time over, that's her giving you signs. And women give you signs like this. They don't give you the same signs as you would to her, if that makes sense. They may even be checking out your body and looking up at you like that. That means they do want something with you and you might as well go up and talk to them if you want to. That's what that means. But they don't shoot a shot in the same way. They don't shoot a shot in the same way that you think. And that's why the body game, in a sense, a lot of guys, I feel like, don't get the same attraction because they don't go out enough. And if they do get signs, they don't have the confidence enough to go up because they haven't had enough experience. But whereas in a woman's mind, in her perspective, she's actually shooting a shot a little bit. She's seeing if you actually like her a little bit, if you like her enough to go up. Because every time I've had it like that and I've went up and then talked to them, I've always got good results with them. I've always got good results. But whereas when they've been uninterested and I went up and talked to them, I've had bad results because they're obviously not necessarily as interested. Sometimes I've had good results as well, don't get me wrong, but I've had a lot of iffy results as well. But it's all part of the game. At the end of the day, you'll have a lot of girls who are attracted to you and you'll have girls who are not attracted to you. You'll have girls who may be in their own head thinking you're beautiful, thinking you're fit, thinking you're attractive. You may have another girl who thinks, actually, no, that's not my type. Or he's full of himself, or he's got this wrong with him. You never know. You never know. And at the end of the day, you don't need to take rejection personally. You don't need to take rejection personally at all. But on a raw perspective, you need to understand that they shoot their shot differently. And you will actually build the confidence if you go up and talk to them, instead of just wasting your time and sitting back at home and thinking, oh, why didn't I talk to her? Why didn't I talk to her? Why didn't I talk to her? And being all sad about it. If anything, you've got a better return on investment if you go up and talk to her. Let's say, even for example, if you did get rejected, it didn't matter that much. Why does it matter so much? That's what you got to think. And this is my perspective of it. What, does it matter that much? There's so many more girls about. You can literally go in a shop and find how many girls. You can literally go out in town and there'll be loads of girls who you could easily get with. It didn't matter that much. You know what I mean? But on the raw comparison, if you don't shoot your shot, you're going to feel a bit like, oh, I should have just shot my shot. Why didn't I? a bit of a pussy. I'm a bit of a pussy. And women do make it obvious when you're in shape. They do. They do look at you and they do what you are. And you will have situations where they do say stuff to you, but more time over, that's when they're with their friends. That's when they're with their friends because they got a bit more confidence when they're with their friends. But on a real level, you just understand that they shoot their shot a bit different to men. And they will shoot their shot in that way, looking at you, smiling at you, maybe getting near to you in some sense. If they come up and have a conversation with you, it's not that hard to get things going. And that's going to be the true message in this video. Hope you lot got a lot of value. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to achieve your dream physique, your dream body that attracts women, that makes you feel confident, that actually enriches your life, shoot me an email at reallouis23@gmail.com. Thank you.